All right, guys. So, so we got 3 beds, 2 1/4 bath. We're on 4.6 acres. So, Buckley's kind of like right next to Fife. So Fife's kind of like an industrial kind of city, but there's like a part of it where it comes up the hill, where you got a great like look. So you can't see it from here, but the houses on the other side of the road have a really nice view overlooking the rest of the town. So, but this part up here is tucked away. Really nice houses in this neighborhood. Like these are $1 million plus homes in here. So this one's a little bit older, and you'll see when we get inside, it's got a bit of a funky layout, but I think it's cool, honestly. The roof looks like it's in really good condition. You got a little bit of moss and stuff kind of up right around there. Let me zoom in a little bit. But overall, it looks like it's in pretty good condition. So I didn't get a chance to print out the paperwork, so I don't know what the lot looks like. But you come up, so you're on a dead end road. So there's a house right there, that white one, and then you come down this, and this is the last house on the dead end road. So it's pretty private. I mean, you got those 2 houses right there that can kind of see over, but it's not that bad. But you got these huge trees out here. This huge RV port, so that's got to be about 20 feet high. They're kind of using it for storage, but it doesn't look like there's any electric in it. So, but that wouldn't be something that's hard to do. You could just pull it from the street. So, yeah, we'll take a look a little bit on the outside. So, let's check over here. So they got, I don't really know what this area kind of is. So you got some water access here. So this is public water. So you can hook up like, maybe like a, I don't know, like this, irrigation system or something like that. Looks like they had a shed here, and that was taken out. This dips down over here. So it's kind of hard to see from the video, but it does dip down into the woods there. It's pretty steep. That's not usable. So if that's part of the lot, it's not terribly usable, but it gives you that nice privacy. And I love the trees covered in the ivy. So over here. So, Kobe, I don't know if you can hear from the video, but that was a plane overhead. That's probably going to be something you're going to have to deal with. We're not right near SeaTac, but this seems like it's a flight pattern. So it sounds loud enough out here. I don't know how it is inside, but yeah, so all of this kind of dips down kind of over that little hump right there. Then it dips down a lot. Let's come up over here. So when it comes to like, an ADU potential out here, I would probably say where that RV thing is, that would be your best bet. So you have to take that down. Yeah, you can see the planes are going right overhead here. So I don't know if that's a deal breaker for you guys. It seems it's going to be frequent. So, and we'll take a look from the other side here. But this is part of the backyard. So they do have this black fence kind of runs into the bushes there, which is good because it definitely slopes down a lot. I think it goes behind the bushes too, but we can see when we take a look in the backyard. Let's go take a look inside. It's a very quirky kind of layout to the house, but I think it's pretty cool actually. So we got our bright yellow door. So you walk in, and lots of different types of flooring in here. So you have the wood floors, you have the carpet. This is kind of like a sunroom. And then you have the sauna, which I'm sure you saw from the pictures. So really decent size in there. And then connected over here is, I guess this would be considered the primary. So so you can kind of make it into a whole big thing. So here's the bedroom part, which decent size. You got a door going out the back. That's the backyard there. So the other door comes in off of like the living room, but got your closet. It's kind of odd to have the hot water heater in there, but that's where it is. And this is the primary bath. So you got your toilet, bidet, storage, nice big shower. And then there's your look out back. I mean, it is pretty nice. I mean, it looks like it's sort of like updated, but there's a lot of weird things going on in here. No bow tie today. I was at the gym with some friends, so sorry to disappoint. Okay, let's go over here. So we got an upstairs and a downstairs, so we'll take a look at both, but this is kind of like your living area. So a little bit of a step down, but nice high vaulted ceilings. And it opens up over there as well. You get outlook on the backyard. There's the deck. Really nice, large, open kitchen area. You have the wood stove. So huge island. I mean, you could fit a bunch of stools over here. Nice, large eat-in area. You got the gas stove. You got the ovens here. You know, the cabinets look a little bit old and dated, but countertops look nice. Appliances look like they're in pretty good condition. They're not brand new, but they're not old. A little peek outside as well. So nice and vaulted in here too. They have cats. I mean, you can tell. The smell is still, it's not overpowering, but it is here. Like you'd have to replace the carpets in here to get rid of that smell. And they also have this new tone, old school music system. Let's see if it works. Oh Lord. Yeah, well, at least it works. I just don't know how to tune that thing. So this is kind of a little bit of an odd area, maybe like a small little eat-in kitchenette area. This could kind of be considered the formal dining room. It's got the chandelier and everything. It looks like that's what it was. And then you got your laundry room back here. Lots of storage in here. Nice little folding, laundry folding area. And here's the garage. So your 2-car, decent size. Looks like it's got the attic up there, so you got some space. I don't know exactly what they had, but they got a little gated area here and a little, like a doggy door. I don't know if it was a dog or not, but so that's it for that. Let's take a look upstairs. I mean, so in the house, you can't hear anything. I don't think another plane has gone overhead, but I feel like with the door closed, it's not going to be terribly loud, but it is pretty loud out there. So up here is kind of a loft area, and we have 3 bedrooms up here. So this is on septic, because that bedroom downstairs was, that's another bedroom. So technically it's 4, but it's on a septic, so it's probably a 3-bedroom septic. This looks like it's like a little office area. You get the popcorn ceilings throughout, which I don't know how old this house is. It's definitely old, but I don't know when they were in. You really only have to be concerned if the popcorn ceilings were installed in the 50s. That's usually when there's asbestos issues, or could be. So here's the other bedroom. They're all pretty decent size, to be honest. It's closet space. The windows look like they're in pretty good condition. I don't know how old they are. They're not original, but they look like they're in pretty good condition. Here's a full bath, lots of storage, double vanity. And then here's the other bedroom, another one, decent size. And let's take a look downstairs. Let me lock this front door this way. Somebody comes in and murders me. All right, let's go downstairs. So it looked like they were trying to figure out paint colors. I've seen a couple of these all around the house. All right, so the steps down here not finished. I don't know what, it looks like they were torn up because this carpet is old. So I don't know what exactly happened down there, but it is torn up. And this is just kind of like a large open area. It's hard to describe. Let's get the rest of the lights on. So I don't really know what this is. So it's got lights in here. That's probably a door to the crawl space. Lights the door. work, so yeah, that's just the crawl space in there. So I don't really know what they were doing in there, but this is just kind of like a large open area, kind of like a rec room kind of thing. And here's the furnace. And the furnace is installed in 2020, so fairly new, so that's good. Let's see how to turn. And another little wood-burning fireplace, or that's actually connected to propane because that thing is on right now. It'd be either propane or natural gas. I think it's natural gas in here. There's the door outside. And some of the floors are kind of popping up a little bit here. Like these are just like cheap LVP, so they probably were just doing something quick. All right, so that's it for down here. So yeah, I mean it's a quirky layout. It definitely needs some. It's very dated. You can tell by the carpet, the fixtures, the smell as well. I mean, overall, it looks like it's got pretty good bones, but let's take a look outside. All right, so it has AC as well. It's got forced air, so I mean the siding on the outside looks pretty good. I mean, you got a little bit of moss growth, like kind of around some of the bottoms there, but I don't know how recent it was painted, but it doesn't look brand new, but it looks like it's been painted. All right, so I'll walk down there because they have a gate opening over there, but it definitely goes down really far. So the deck, is this glass or? Yeah, that's glass. The deck is, I mean, it's in okay condition. They've replaced a couple of boards here and there. Let's see what we got going on back here. So lots of ivy, and that goes towards the front there. So decent amount of, grass to take care of. So you got the neighbor's fence right over there. The black part of the fence runs along there. Let's go down this way. I'm wondering if this is like the drain field area. It's hard to tell without knowing the schematics, like the as-built for the septic, but this could be it. And if it is, I mean, because this is nice and flat here, but if the septic's here, you can't build on here. So and I don't know, I mean, this is kind of raised up, so going up towards the house, so it could be up there as well, but either way, like you'd have to be, like whatever water source you have, it has to be 100 feet away from any septic drain fields, so. Yeah, so this fence just kind of runs all around the property. And I don't know how new it is. It looks like it's in fairly new condition. Yeah, so that goes down pretty steep down there. It's hard to see, but right over behind these little bushes here, it does go down pretty far. So, I mean, overall, there's a good amount of usable space in the yard, but like I said, I don't know what the lot lines look like because I don't have the picture with me, but it seems like there's going to be some of the acreage is going to be down there where it's not usable. Let's swing back around the front. Yeah, so like this area is flat. You go down a little bit, that area is flat. So I don't know exactly where the septic drain field is, but it's kind of like a terraced backyard. But I would say just for ease of use, if you were to put an ADU, it would be easier just to take down that RV port and just put it up there. Yeah, you can hear the planes. I mean, you're going to hear one every few minutes. So this is back towards the front. There's a bit of a hump here too, so I don't know if that maybe like that's the drain field, but yeah, so that's pretty much it for this place. Like I said, it's very dated. I don't know what the comps are for this. Like, I'll look around and see, but there was a showing right like when I got here. There were people doing a showing, and then they have an open house scheduled on I think it's Saturday. I think it's tomorrow. So there's definitely going to be a decent amount of work to update it the way you guys want. I don't think there's anything else to see. Lots of random animal feces, and I don't know what kind because they all look different. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll send you guys this video and let me know what you think.